Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation discusses the diagnostic trouble code DTC U128D, which signifies a communication failure between the climate control unit and the gauge control module in the 2023 Honda Accord. The climate control unit is vital as it regulates vehicle temperature settings, controlling functions such as heating and air conditioning. The gauge control module, on the other hand, serves as the information hub, displaying vehicle data such as speed, fuel level, and engine temperature to the driver. When these two components fail to communicate, the climate control unit detects this abnormality and sets the DTC U128D in the vehicle's diagnostic system. It's essential to understand both components' roles and locations. Typically, the climate control unit is situated in the dashboard, while the gauge control module is likely located within the instrument cluster. Effective troubleshooting of DTC U128D involves understanding the underlying reasons for this communication breakdown and systematically resolving them. DTC U128D indicates a communication loss between the climate control unit and the gauge control module, which is crucial for maintaining proper functionality in climate operations within the vehicle. The climate control unit is responsible for managing the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning (HVAC) systems to provide comfort to passengers. If it cannot receive required data from the gauge control module, it registers that as an abnormal condition, prompting the system to store the DTC U128D. The gauge control module is primarily responsible for collecting and processing data points from various vehicle sensors and relaying that information to the driver through gauges on the dashboard. Both components play pivotal roles in the overall vehicle function, and their effective communication is integral for the smooth operation of climate control features. The climate control unit is typically located in the dashboard area, while you can find the gauge control module behind or within the instrument cluster. The potential causes of DTC U128D primarily revolve around communication failures, with the most common being a malfunction or failure of the gauge control module itself. If this module is faulty, the climate control unit will not receive the necessary data to function correctly. Another common cause can be issues in the power or ground circuits associated with the gauge control module. If these circuits have interruptions or failures, communication can be disrupted, leading to the triggering of the DTC. Furthermore, improper wiring connections, such as loose or corroded connectors, can prevent signals from accurately transmitting between the gauge control module and the climate control unit. Each of these scenarios could result in the loss of communication, meaning any verification of their integrity is a crucial part of the troubleshooting process to effectively resolve the DTC U128D issue. When you encounter DTC U128D, expect to see specific symptoms that indicate a malfunction in the communication between the climate control unit and the gauge control module. One prevalent symptom is the inoperative state of the climate control settings, which would render the vehicle's HVAC system ineffective, making it difficult to achieve desired temperature levels. Additionally, you may notice erroneous gauge readings. For instance, the speedometer or fuel gauge may provide incorrect data to the driver. This incorrect data can be misleading or alarming during normal vehicle operation. Furthermore, you may see warning indicators illuminated on the dashboard, signaling that there is an issue that needs attention. Recognition of these symptoms can help diagnose the problem more effectively, leading to quicker resolutions for the identified DTC U128D. The first step in troubleshooting DTC U128D involves switching the vehicle's ignition to the on mode. This action primes the electrical systems and allows the vehicle's onboard diagnostics to start properly, After turning the ignition key, it's essential to wait for at least 6 seconds to give the vehicle's systems ample time to initialize and perform self-checks. During this brief waiting period, the climate control unit and gauge control module can coordinate and try to establish communication. Following this, it is crucial to diagnose the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. The HDS allows you to read existing DTCs, confirming the presence of U128D and enabling you to take further steps based on what the system indicates. Proper utilization of the HDS is critical as it can provide insights regarding the specifics of the communication error. After performing the initial diagnostic check, the next step includes a thorough inspection of the power and ground circuits associated with the gauge control module. Electrical power and ground are crucial for the operation of electronic components. If these circuits are interrupted or damaged, it can cause communication failures, recognized as DTC U128D. It's essential to confirm that all connections are secure and that wiring has not become loose or corroded throughout their length. Checking for physical damage such as fraying or shorting in the wires is equally important, as these defects can also disrupt electrical pathways. This inspection process is essential because it helps find the root cause of the communication issue, leading you toward a successful resolution of the DTC. Once all troubleshooting and repairs are completed, it's imperative to verify the fix by clearing all diagnostic trouble codes in the vehicle system using the HDS. This action resets the ECU, electronic control unit, and allows it to function without historical errors impacting its performance. Following that, a test drive of the vehicle is crucial to confirm the repairs were effective. While driving, monitor the HVAC controls and gauge readings for any further irregularities. Performing this step ensures that everything is functioning as intended under actual driving conditions. After the test drive, it's important to recheck for any stored DTCs. If DTC U128D or any other codes do not reappear, it confirms that the vehicle systems are communicating effectively and that the issues have been resolved. To prevent the future occurrence of DTC U128D, regular maintenance practices focusing on the vehicle's wiring and electrical components are crucial. This should include periodic inspections of wiring harnesses to ensure they remain in good condition, free from corrosion, and not subjected to wear and tear due to environmental factors. It is also critical to maintain secure connections, as loosely connected components can lead to communication failures. Ensure that all connectors are clean and properly seated whenever conducting maintenance or repairs. Additionally, keeping an eye on gauge performance can help identify potential issues before they escalate into serious problems. Early detection through monitoring allows for timely intervention, minimizing the risks of DTCs associated with communication failures. In conclusion, DTC U128D, which refers to Climate Control Unit Lost Communication with the Gauge Control Module, presents a unique challenge during vehicle diagnostics. Understanding its causes, such as gauge control module failure and power circuit issues, is fundamental for effective troubleshooting. The outlined steps emphasize a systematic approach, from turning the vehicle to the on mode, inspecting necessary circuits, and confirming the integrity of connections. Lastly, implementing preventive maintenance measures can significantly reduce the likelihood of DTC occurrences. Regular inspection of wiring and monitoring gauge performance will help maintain vehicle communication systems, ensuring a comfortable and efficient driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.